Bar Stool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker, mostly sports.
It's the NBA on NBC, right?
Welcome to Mostly Sports. I'm Mark Titus. He's Brandon Walker. It is Monday. It's March 16th, and we have a bracket.
It is.
We're live from Chicago, and we have a bracket. Hold on. This is the one I filled out. I'm holding it in my hand right here. Here's the bracket.
What?
Bracket. Oh, because you're wearing the Stone Cold shirt.
What?
Yeah.
Because why am I wearing it, though?
Because it's 316.
You never fucking know with me, man. You never know with me, do you?
But I don't get it.
Huh?
I don't get it. What does 316 have to do with Stone Cold?
Well, Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
That's what it says.
Huh?
What?
We have a bracket, Brandon. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the bracket?
Well, Mark, I do feel like most of this show will be about the bracket. Therefore, and because Ebo's certainly sitting over there on the couch, maybe I should do a different run of show. I kind of want to just hit the baseball first and then get into the bracket.
God.
You want to get the bracket first? Because Ebo's not here. He's going to help on the... Okay, my idea was to start with baseball. You didn't watch it. I watched every pitch. I'm the most baseball-watching motherfucker in the world. That's like my one game this year I will watch from rooter to tutor. I watched every pitch.
Let's start with baseball.
I'm
start
prepared.
with baseball. Just so I can hold this over your head forever.
No. We'll do bracket.
I want to start with baseball.
We'll do bracket because we need Ebo.
I'll say this. I watched the last few innings of the baseball. It was phenomenal what I saw. It was a great
like
game.
That
it
for
was
9 goddamn innings. We have a bracket. We have a bracket. And I the way I want to talk about the bracket is I've written down 6 questions for you, the bracket expert.
Sure.
Okay. Now, yesterday I looked at it, and I did something different yesterday, Mark. Since I was 11 years old in 1990. Anybody want to reflect on how much time that is?
No.
Since I was 11 years old in 1990, I would take 4 blank sheets of paper, and a pen or a pencil, and as they're reading it out, Greg Gumbel usually, but he wasn't there this year, and I would just say I would write down the brackets. And I would have 4 written out brackets, and it felt good. And that's high.
Mark, can I grab you?
Oh, wow, you're already.
Yeah, Mincy's got it. Yeah, Mincy's got it.
Wow, you. That's
Pretty early.
That's good.
That is good.
We're doing bracket busters right now.
Bracket busters is happening right now. Therefore, they're pulling people out to go do their bracket busters pick. Anyway, I didn't do that yesterday. I just let the bracket come out, and I immediately, as soon as the bracket came out, picked my final 4 teams, and I went Duke, Michigan, and you had to do some chalk, right? You got to do something.
Yeah.
Because listen, chalk's chalk for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went Houston based on the revenge factor of Florida. And then I went Arkansas based on, I like to have a 4 seed in there.
Recency.
It's not recency. I was on this team to make a run like in January. Then they got blown out by they lost that heartbreaker against Alabama in double overtime. And they got blown out by Florida, and people kind of went off of them. You know, Coach Cal, for all his coaching misgivings, has made the Final Four everywhere he's been.
That's right.
That's just an objective fact.
And oftentimes vacated, but he does make it there.
He does make
it there.
He does make it. And when he makes it, he usually has like a lead guard who takes him there.
Right.
Well, he's got that this year. So anyway, those are my 4. Did you do your 4? I assume you did your 4 last night.
I did my Final Four, yes.
Are you wrestling with the desire to go all chalk here because it looks chalky against the desire to not go chalk?
Yeah, I mean, so I don't have any hesitation going chalk for the Final Four. My hesitation is like I'm trying to find upsets in the first round, which they will pop up. It's just like hard to look at the first rounds and get excited about some of the Cinderellas because conference tournament week, going into the conference tournaments, there were a lot of Cinderella potentials, I thought. Like Liberty was a team that I would get excited about if they were in the NCAA tournament. Navy, I hadn't watched a ton of them, but like the mid-major boots on the ground guys I have a network of guys around the country that feed me information. Navy was a team we were supposed to be excited about. Even like Yale, who lost in overtime, didn't foul when they were up 3, lost the pin yesterday. I think Yale was a team people were kind of excited about. Belmont was a team people – all of these teams lost. All of these teams did not make the NCAA tournament, and I think if they were in, I might like the matchups. There are some that I like. Like there's Hawaii I like coming in. I hate the matchup with Arkansas, though. I do like VCU against North Carolina. Does VCU even count as a Cinderella anymore?
Well, let me...
so when I look at the Final Four, I have no problem going, this is going to be a chalky year, because last year I said it was going to be a chalky year. People were like, that's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Give us some excitement, and then I'll be goddamned, it was a chalk year.
Yeah.
This year feels very similar to last year. I will say one big difference. Last year there was a definitive top 4. Now, Florida is a team that people thought was in the upper echelon. I do think Florida is closer to like Houston and Iowa State.
Vandy beat the brakes off of
yeah. I think Florida's closer to those teams in the next tier than they are to the teams in the top tier. So it's like that becomes interesting. But I do think your Arizonas, your Dukes, and your Michigans are way better, which is not to say that they are going to breeze to the Final Four.
Yeah.
It's just that I cannot, as a guy who's watched all 3 of these teams, I cannot, like, in good faith say that any of the teams that they're going to play are better than them.
Well, Duke had a 1-point game in the ACC tournament with Florida State, right? And then Michigan had 2 or 3 close games in the Big Ten. But you're right; those 3 feel like they're miles above everybody else. So let's do it like this: you have a blank bracket in front of you. Every year, the 12-5 is the sexy pick. People go right to the 12-5s. What is your favorite 12-5 upset? None of them. Not one of them.
12-5s are out. 12-5s have been out for a few years, by the way.
High Point, Wisconsin.
High Point is Wisconsin's going to run them out of the gym. High Point plays up and down, which is they play the same style as Wisconsin. Wisconsin's just better at it.
Texas Tech, Akron.
Northern Iowa's just not a good team. That's going to be a gross game. Northern Iowa versus St. John's, so they're going to muck it up. I guess like Akron's the one chance, but I don't think Akron's that good.
And McNeese.
McNeese is bad. McNeese is just a bad team. McNeese played one power conference team this year and lost by 40.
Okay. So do we?
I don't.
Okay. So what's the new?
But I don't want to poo-poo it.
13-4?
So I guess it would be like Akron, Texas Tech would be a team because Texas Tech doesn't have top end.
No, let's not stop there. Let's not stop there. Let's find the new 5-12. Is it 13-4?
11.
It's 11-6, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not as fun.
Yeah.
That's just not as fun.
That's I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. What
All right. Well, you sit right there.
You and everybody else, it's like, ooh, I want to rub my hands and get excited about.
You sit right there. We're gonna find our upset.
Last year we had what one was there? Pull up the bracket from last year, TJ, if you can, because I'm just ripping this off of memory. I think Arkansas was the only double-digit seed we had in the Sweet 16. We had one double-digit seed in the Sweet 16
they were
last
10,
year,
I believe,
and it was Arkansas. It's coached by John. It was the John Calipari team. And they were a 10, which doesn't exactly feel like the spirit of a Cinderella.
Sweet 16 was 1-5, 1. I can't 1-8. I can't see it.
1-5, 6-2.
Yeah.
10-7.
No, we're talking Sweet 16. Just go back up.
Yeah.
Go back up. Yeah. We got it.
The third line. The third line.
1-5.
Yeah.
Just scroll down. I got it. 1-5, 6-2. Keep going.
Yeah.
1-4, keep going. 3-10.
Yep. And over on the other side is 3-2.
1-4.
Yeah. 7-2.
6-2 and 1-4.
Oh,
yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, so Arkansas was the only double digit last year. So anyway, that's
well, let's find it, Mark. Hold on. Everybody hold on. Okay.
All right.
So I'm looking at I'm going to go to the 13 line, okay? We're going to go through the 13 and the 4.
Let's figure this out.
So 13 Cal Baptist against Kansas. Now Kansas feels upsettable.
I think you're right. They're 4-5 in their last 9.
What happens if Kansas goes out there and Darren Peterson's like, my tummy hurts?
You know where they're playing this game, by the way?
California.
San Diego, yeah.
Yeah. Where's Cal Baptist from? California?
California?
Yeah.
But it'll trip you up, though, because Queens is not from Queens.
Queens is from North Carolina.
Queens is from North Carolina. Yeah. So there is a chance that Cal Baptist...
Their name just can't be Queens, right? Also, they're merging with Elon?
Are they?
Yes. They're merging with Elon. Like at the end of the year.
You can't call yourself Queens.
Are they still going to be Queens?
There's a chance Cal Baptist is actually in Omaha, and it's like just named after a guy named Cal.
Cal from the Titanic.
Cal, yeah.
So
but they're playing that game in California. Yeah, Kansas. They're
upsettable.
They're leaking oil is how we would describe it. They are very upsettable.
Troy, Nebraska. Nebraska felt like they were the story of college basketball. One of the stories of college basketball for the first 3 months. Yeah. In the last month and a half, they've been
nosedive.
Kind of a nothing burger.
They have taken a nosedive. The offense is atrocious. Yeah, Troy, you could talk yourself into Troy over Nebraska. Sure. Okay. Nebraska's never won an NCAA tournament game in the history of the program.
I know. So that's got to be a lot of pressure too.
Yeah.
13-4, Hofstra, Alabama.
I don't think Hofstra has much of a chance.
So Alabama to me is I got Arkansas as a 4 seed going to the Final Four, but Alabama to me is a team. I know they're matched up with Michigan in the Sweet 16, which kind of sucks, but with their guards and with their shooting, they can score 100 a night. They can beat anybody.
Yeah.
Now they can lose to anybody too because they don't defend and they can't rebound. But like Alabama is one that I circle. Like if a 4 or 5 is making a deep run, they're definitely one of my early picks for that.
Bama is not. They don't feel like they're susceptible to an upset to a smaller school. They're so fucking athletic and they shoot so many threes and they're just the way they play. Mm-hmm. The only way a smaller school is going to beat them is just slow it down to a glacial pace.
So,
and then hope that Bama's just missing everything.
Here's one people have circled. It's Hawaii against Arkansas.
Yeah.
Now everybody, Arkansas won the SEC tournament yesterday, played till Sunday. Now they play on Thursday out west, and everybody's they got to go out west. Hawaii's got to travel a long way too. I don't think Portland's that close to Honolulu, or wherever Hawaii is. Mm-hmm. So that 13-4?
If Hawaii was playing Nebraska, if that was the 13-4, I wouldn't hesitate to pick Hawaii.
You'd pick Hawaii.
I would immediately pick Hawaii.
You think they can trade?
It's just Arkansas is. You watched. I
love
Arkansas.
The SEC I love Arkansas.
I assume you watched Darius Acuff in the SEC.
Yeah.
You've been watching him all season.
Yeah.
He's the best guard John Calipari's ever had in college. He's the best guard he's ever had.
Rothstein, I don't know if it was Rothstein or somebody else that said it last week, but it did set Twitter afire and I was thinking about that. So you're saying he's better than John Wall at Kentucky, who won a national title, and Derrick Rose, who came.
John Wall didn't win a national title.
I'm sorry, John Wall did, and Anthony Davis did.
Yeah,
John Wall was DeMarcus Cousins.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry,
they lost in the Sweet 16 or the Elite Eight. It was Elite 8 to Joe Mazzulla.
My fault. Anyway, John Wall was very, very, very good. So was Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
and this guy's better than all.
He's better than all of them, and I can confidently say that. I'm not saying that the team's better than those teams. I'm not saying he's going to be better in the NBA than those guys. His 1 year in college is better than any guard John Calipari's ever had. He's incredible. And it's not just the scoring. His assist numbers are insane. Defensively, he's not like a lockdown guy, but he's not even really that bad. Arkansas's defense as a whole isn't great, but and I don't think it's just him. I think Arkansas, like the rest of the guys around him, are playing really well. Which they obviously just won the SEC tournament, but yeah, I think Arkansas is very hot, and I think Acuff. I just don't see. I don't see Acuff like maybe like in my head. I have this fantasy that he goes on. He carries them to like a Final Four.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't always work out that way. But they're not gonna. They just can't lose to Hawaii in the first round.
I want to ask you a question. There's this newfangled theory out there that people are all of a sudden kind of acting like a run to win your conference tournament is bad.
Yeah.
Like they're all of a sudden they played until Sunday. They got the short rest. Like. They're hot.
I don't like this at all. I don't like.
They're hot.
I don't like how. When did this start?
They also have 4 days.
Yeah. When did this happen? When did this start? I'm watching Big Cats. We're watching Wisconsin, Michigan. Great game, by the way. Wisconsin is like down 15. They come storming back, and then and only then is Dan like, okay, fine. I kind of want to win this game.
Right.
Like you kind of want to win this game. What are you talking about?
Want to win every? Yeah. I don't understand.
How do you not want to win a championship?
I don't think
it's so weird to me. I want to. Yeah, you want to win the conference tournament.
I don't think winning a conference tournament makes a team as they're heading to the NCAA tournament like, oh, I don't want it as much. I don't think it makes them any more tired than anything else. Like, how many times during the season do they have a 4-day break anyway?
Yeah,
very, very rarely. So these guys are 18, 19, 20 years old. I don't think the break. I don't think the travel. I don't think any of that matters. Will they come out? Could they come out flat against Hawaii and not beat them by 30 instead of beat them by 12? Maybe.
I guess. Yeah.
But I certainly don't. I don't look at winning a conference tournament as a negative, and I don't know why people have started to do it.
I mean, I guess I'd have to go back and look through the data, but I imagine there are a lot of teams that win their conference tournament and then also – like a lot of the teams that win the NCAA tournament also won the conference tournament.
Yeah, and which means there's a lot of teams that win conference tournaments and don't win the NCAA tournament, but guess what? Only one team wins the NCAA tournament every year. Yeah. So you're going to have a lot of teams not make it because – but it – To say they didn't make it because they won their conference tournament is a little bit crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
It's crazy. Who do you – all right, I wrote down a favorite 12-5 upset. We kind of poo-pooed that one. But if I told you right now, Mark, I'm Brandon Walker. Hi. A 1 or 2 seed is going out first weekend. Last year it didn't happen. This year a 1 or 2 is going out first weekend.
Yeah.
You have the number 1 draft pick of who that might be. Who is it? And is it Purdue because they won their conference tournament?
Purdue won the conference tournament. That was stupid. I mean, Missouri gets to play in St. Louis. I'm not saying it's Purdue. It's not Purdue. But Missouri being a 10 seed and getting to play in St. Louis is crazy. Now, Missouri fans might point out we played in St. Louis earlier this year against Illinois and lost by 40-something.
That's irrelevant.
Like, so it's not exactly like St. Louis is, just because they play in St. Louis, they have a massive advantage. But that is crazy. I don't think it's Purdue. I think Purdue is built to make a Sweet 16. My issues with Purdue are not, and they kind of proved me wrong yesterday by beating Michigan, but my issues with Purdue all season are not, like, they don't lose to lesser teams. They lose to the elite teams.
Yeah.
So I don't think I think Purdue's fine. The team I keep going back to, and I have them making the Sweet 16, but, like, I just scratch my head as I stare at them, is UConn.
Yeah.
I think UCLA is playing great basketball, and I think the conversation around UCLA this year, if you weren't paying attention, you might assume that UCLA is just not good because Mick Cronin is in the headlines all the time, bitching at reporters and bitching about literally everything.
Sure.
But UCLA had a good year. They have great players. Their health is a little bit of a concern, but like if it's UCLA UConn, that's just going to be. UConn. I think UCLA has, like, if Bilodeau can go and if Donovan Dink can go, I think UCLA might have the better players. I think UCLA has, like, the elite talent, and that's just, I don't know. That's an upset that I'm looking at because this UConn team it's just not been that good this year.
They're leaking oil.
They're just not that good, and, like, since the calendar turned to February, that you've been waiting for them. I made this comparison, and this might register with you because you're the college football expert.
Yes.
UConn this year reminds me of Ohio State football. UConn. And honestly, I don't even think they're as good. I think Ohio State football was better this year than UConn has been this year. But there's just this sense, as you're watching them all season, they're winning the games, Brandon. And that's not even that true as the calendar turned to February. But for most of the season, you're watching UConn, and they're winning the games, but you're like, there's something just not right.
Something's missing.
Something's a little off. This is the coach I know. This is the uniform I know. These are some players I know. But something's just not right. And then you're trusting that eventually they're going to flip the switch. Eventually, you know what it is. I know what it is. Like Georgetown's not good, and they played them close, and UConn won, and I thought they'd beat them by 20, and it was a little close. But you know what? I know what it is. They're just waiting for March.
Yeah.
This is a team that's they're bored with Big East. Once March rolls around, they're going to really lock the fuck in. And then March rolled around, and they're just not locking the fuck in.
And St. John smashed them.
And St. John smashed them. They lost to Marquette in a massive game, which you can pretend like as much as people might want to argue that UConn just gets bored in Big East play. If they beat Marquette, they win a Big East title, and they lost to Marquette and squandered the chance to win the regular season Big East championship. That game mattered. That game mattered a lot, and they let a terrible Marquette team beat them.
Pissed away their number one seed opportunity.
So they just feel like the team that all season you're trusting they're going to flip the switch. But the reason I point out Ohio State football, wasn't that the thought with them as well? It was like they're going to flip the switch, and then there's just no switch.
You look up in the fourth quarter, and Miami's ahead of them, and you're like, what?
Yeah, how did this happen? I feel like that could be what UConn's fate is. As UConn is just a team that just never really flipped the switch.
So is that second round matchup of Danny Hurley and Mick Cronin the biggest matchup of bitches in the history of this?
It's a pretty good one. It'd be a pretty.
I mean, these guys are at the peak of their powers as far as being like curmudgeons and being assholes and being Brandon Walkers and being like just complainers and they're going to give you something in the press conference is a little stupid. Like Mick Cronin turned into a legacy year this year. He really did.
I thought he was going to get fired. I thought he wanted to get fired throughout the season.
I mean, he's embarrassing his own team. He's throwing his own players out of a game. He's making up things at reporters. You raising your voice at me. Like Danny Hurley, I got to be honest, kind of an off year for him.
Yeah.
And when it comes to doing the headlines, finally at the end he gave us a little something.
Last year he was really good at it.
He peaked last year.
Yeah, because they weren't very good. The team wasn't as good as the back-to-back champions. So I think that's which this year he's calmed down a little bit.
Brings me to my next question. The Duke Blue Devils are the number 1 overall seed.
Yep.
I'm just going to read you some of the coaches in their region. John Shire coaches Duke, so he doesn't really count. We go down. Rick Pitino, Bill Self. Ever heard of him? Tom Izzo, Mick Cronin, Danny Hurley.
Jake Diebler.
And Kennedy? Who's at TCU?
Jamie Dixon.
Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Dixon. I knew who it was.
Can you imagine
called him
Jamie Kennedy? Could you?
I kind of want to now.
That would be special.
Yeah.
A lot of great coaches in the East.
Does that give you pause with Duke? And does Duke's injury?
Duke's injuries give you pause.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
I picked him to win the national title because I think we're overdue a Duke national title. I hate feeling that. I feel stupid. I don't like it. I also think John Shire's probably going to win one, and why not this one? I don't like it at all, and it's also an anti-Michigan pick because I don't want to see Michigan win it.
If they don't win, if they do win, it's still been 11 years. It's been 11 years since Duke won a national championship, which I think is the longest. If it ties for the longest since K got, I think
91.
K got hired.
91, 92.
91 was when he won. 80 was when he was hired, right?
Yeah.
So
91, 92, 01.
So K
10.
From K being hired to the first national championship, that was 11 years. So the longest drought they've had since K was hired was 11 years, and this would be 11.
Here we are.
Yeah, I think if Duke is fully healthy, I mean they're the number one overall.
Are they a threat to get healthy? I thought this guy was out for the season.
I don't know. John Shire says they're coming back, and John Shire doesn't lie, Brandon.
Counterpoint.
John Shire doesn't lie.
Counterpoint. Yeah, he does.
John Shire would never ever lie about this stuff.
I'm getting concerned that the boys aren't here yet, if I'm being honest.
I do have one college basketball breaking news item.
We have a breaking. Somebody get fired.
Breaking news.
Thad Matta retired.
Oh,
congrats on your retirement, Thad.
Oh,
thank you for all you did for Bulldog Nation. This is a guy that's close to your.
He's
wow.
He's staying with Butler as a special assistant.
Wow.
Does that mean who could be their head coach?
Should I be the head coach at Butler?
I'm just saying.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm happy for Thad.
Obviously, Brad Stevens is returning.
Brad Stevens. Get Brad Stevens back. Yeah, I played for Coach Matta. He's one of my favorite human beings on earth. Butler has money problems, if we're being completely honest. I think going to the Big East, you had to do it if you're Butler, but also
hard to keep up.
If there was a way to there's a way to get the money by going to the Big East, but also not go to the Big East.
Yeah,
that would have been ideal. That would have been the ideal situation. I'm glad he's retiring too, because I think people were going to unfairly blame Butler not being the Butler of old on him, and I didn't want it to get to that point where fans are calling for him being fired and shit like that. But yeah, I don't know who they're gonna hire. I don't know what the path forward is for Butler, but he loves that place, and I would have hated for it to be a nasty divorce.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that, and he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't want to do this. He doesn't
need the money either.
He's got the fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
Happy for him. Maybe I'll see more of him.
Just to retire. Just
to hang out with him more.
Go fishing. Just to do all the things. Next question.
We're talking about Duke though.
Yes.
Getting healthy.
Sure.
What was I gonna say about that?
I don't know.
I can't remember. That's pretty cool.
You were gonna say John Shire doesn't lie.
Oh, we were talking about the coaches. Yeah, I think John Shire doesn't lie. I think the guys might be fine. Oh, you know what it was? It was. Are you aware of the Cam Boozer, basically the run that he's had since he was a freshman in high school?
So it's every championship he's had a chance to win, he won it.
That's exactly it. Yeah. That Cam Boozer's just basically never lost. He just doesn't lose. He just he wins everything.
Can I?
That's insane.
I don't know.
He won 4 state titles. He won every AAU title. He won a national championship.
Cam Boozer the birth story correct?
So that was put on my radar this week. I didn't know.
Dave brought it to Wake Up Barstool this morning. I had never heard it in my life. That he and his brother were born as
I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't either.
I don't know the details enough to
Correct.
talk about it.
I don't either. But okay. All right.
I read the story.
Note to self, look into that more.
I read the story. I go, huh?
Yeah.
And then I just kind of was like, I got to lock in on the bracket.
Sure. Next question.
Can I do another breaking news college
my God.
story?
Yes.
Alabama guard Aiden Holloway arrested for possession of more than a pound of marijuana.
Oh, my God.
So now he's officially an Alabama player.
Averages 17 points a game.
It's not a murder.
That is huge. I mean, so what, he's going to have to sit the first 4 minutes of the first NCAA tournament game? Is that how Nate Oates is going to punish him?
Shout out Ryan Phillips. I know that guy. Wow. First degree possession.
Failure to affix a tax.
What is that?
What does that mean?
That's they're going to be in dickheads when they put that one on there too.
Yeah. Failure to affix a tax stamp.
A pound of marijuana. Is that? I know weed isn't as punitive as it used to be, but
pound is a
I feel like a pound is a problem.
Pound's a lot.
I would think so.
I really don't know.
It's at least 16 ounces.
What's
The boys are back. They don't look happy. Well, one boy is
circle
back.
them for me.
Did Bosco get the news?
Okay.
Is Bosco available, by the way?
Is Bosco available?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to go grab
Yeah,
him?
go grab him. Go grab him right
Aiden
now.
Holloway just got arrested for weed.
Yeah, yeah.
Go grab him right now.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows? He's heard about that?
I got to warn you. I don't know if you've seen him today. It's a lot.
What?
Bosco. He's
What do you mean?
on edge.
He's on edge.
Yeah, he's...
Yeah.
So just be careful is all I'm saying.
No, this is my favorite Bosco we get.
Okay,
March
all right.
Bosco is my favorite.
He got
fine with it.
he got played with this morning is all I'm telling you.
Okay.
Like he got the yo-yo was in full boing boing.
But Bosco and I have we have a thing in March.
Yeah.
Like the two of us are.
Yeah.
We're like this. We're tight. So
that can
I
turn on
trust-
you in a heartbeat.
I know,
right?
I know,
Okay,
I know.
I don't want you to get hurt. That's all.
I'm pretty confident though. Like we have a good rapport, but we'll see because I've never seen Bama's one of their best players get arrested right before the NCAA tournament starts.
No, it usually happens like January.
Yeah. Right. So we'll see how this goes.
Did he decline?
I think he's upstairs blogging, so I sent Lukey to go get him.
You sent Lukey to go. He might kill Lukey.
Yeah.
This might be the last time we ever see Lukey.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Experiment.
Do you know who I got, by the way? I mean, you can't say, but
Yes, I do.
Come circle it.
circle it on Brandon's bracket.
Circle his in black.
Circle.
Mine was in blue. I'm okay with that. Okay. You don't know how to circle things?
I gotta find it on the. I gotta find it.
All right.
I don't remember where it was.
I think affix a tax stamp would suggest that he was shipping the drugs.
And they got mad at him for not putting a tax stamp on the drugs he was shipping?
Do you know how expensive stamps are getting these days?
Okay, all right.
All right, Connor.
Connor, just don't come in that hot. That's a little...
I just bought stamps last week. It cost me an arm and a leg. It was crazy.
Are you doing your old man stand-up routine?
What? Just write it down. Don't circle it.
Just write it down.
I forgot.
Just write it down.
All right, fuck it. It doesn't matter.
I'd have to look at the bracket real fast.
I confidently said I knew, and I actually totally forgot.
Why did he give you my bracket?
Yeah. Also, yeah, you just did. All right.
Okay.
Where were we? We were talking about.
My next question.
Go ahead.
It's great that you guys are in the NCAA tournament. You're an 8 seed.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can accurately describe because my team was in it 2 years ago. That's the worst time slot by far.
I know. I don't love it.
You're in the very first game on Thursday.
A lot of people have tried to take the optimistic route and say this is awesome for you. You get to be the first one into the second round. You get to chill for the rest of Thursday and all day Friday. I do think we're going to beat TCU.
Ideally, yeah.
I do think we're going to beat TCU. We're a better team than TCU. TCU's been playing well down the stretch too, but we're better than TCU. We should win the game. I don't think we're we favored by 2 points, something like that, 3 points maybe.
You did get a good announce crew. Look like. Hey, Bosco.
What's up?
Rico, you saw the news?
I may have.
Yeah.
Not great timing.
What
Hermo's straight. It's crazy. A lot of shit going down.
Yeah.
I mean, is he going to play?
How
how do we handle this?
I don't know. How does Leo have 3 best pictures and he didn't win?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That's a damn good question.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I believe he's talking about the Alabama player, Aiden Holloway, that got arrested for first-degree possession of marijuana and failure to affix a tax stamp.
Chad is saying tax stamp is about guns.
Is that the
what?
Chad is saying
No, weight's weed.
Tax
Weight's
stamp.
cocaine.
Tax stamp is when you are buying or shipping a gun.
Oh.
I don't know if they know what they're talking about, but that's what they're saying.
So not just weed, but maybe a gun too.
Yeah, I don't have familiarity with that, but that's not good either. Not good timing.
How would you handle this?
He's not gonna play.
You got to sit him, right?
Against Hofstra.
Hofstra.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna play. I don't know. Probably done for the tournament. Yeah, not great.
For the layperson, I know that your best player is Phylon, right?
Yeah.
Is he? Where does he rank in the?
So it's really, I mean, it's actually a 5-headed monster of guards.
That's a lot of guards.
Bethea couldn't stay healthy, and he's like the least of it. Houston Mallett's minutes, I think, is one of the better plus-minus guys on the team, but he's taking a step back. So the 3-headed monster was really Phylon, Holloway, and Latrell Wrightsell. Now, they can never get the 3 of them all together, So if Holloway takes a step back, you think Trelly takes a step up. Obviously, you go with 2, and then we'll figure out if Mallet or Bethia get more time. But, yeah, this takes a – Holloway had 18 the other day in that semi. Like, he's really good. So, tough timing.
Tough. That's tough, yeah.
Hell of a week.
Hell of a week.
All right.
Hell of a week. What would you do?
I mean, you got to sit him. But I'm worried your boy's not going to sit him. I'm worried he's, they're gonna sit him for Hofstra. And then if you get Akron, maybe he sits him for Akron. You get Texas Tech, maybe all of a sudden, affixing stamps isn't
Yeah, I don't really like that. We don't know how that's gonna go.
Yeah, weed's not that bad.
No. How about Thad retiring?
I know that was huge.
After being what was reported to coming, was it official that he was coming back though?
The AD said he was coming back. The AD was just basically like, I think he's coming back, but Thad had change of heart, I guess.
Brandon, you still handwrite your brackets?
I was telling him, and he did
cheated?
he did not react to it at all. Yesterday was the first day since I was 10 years old that I did not handwrite my bracket.
Just timing?
I just didn't feel like it. I was just watching it. I was watching the golf all the way up to the selection show, and when selection show started, I said, I'm just not going to do it this year, and I'm going to see how it feels. And it didn't feel good. I don't like it.
No, it's also a very weird year because this has been one of the better years for a sport that's some years fighting tooth and nail to stay relevant. It's been a great year this year, so
I think so.
Yeah, the great freshman class and it's a good year. I don't know. I just also, and I love it that they do it this way. I love it. I prefer it this way. But used to, they would come in, talk for about 10 minutes, and get to the bracket. Yesterday, credit to them, they got right to that fucking bracket.
They've changed.
Yeah, they knew what was going on.
They've done that the last few.
So they kind of caught me with my pants off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more and more, I said it on your show, Mark. Go check that out. But the more and more this is lining up, guys. St. John's, Arizona in the final.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
That's Bosco's nightmare. He hates them both.
I didn't know you hated Arizona. I know your thing was St. John's. I don't.
Well,
Is that a Tommy Lloyd?
No, Tommy Lloyd
business
Lloyd wears pants and boat shoes and doesn't walk down the hall and completely ignore everybody except 2 or 3 people.
Got it.
Shorts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You can't be too high on that.
Evo, I'm going to ask you a question.
I have a question for Rico.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, and then I'll ask Rico a question.
Fine. Connor, who are you going to ask?
I was going to ask TJ, but
Okay. TJ, you got a question for anybody?
I got a question for the big man upstairs.
Okay. Evo, 68 teams in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
How many Bosco teams are in it? I'm going to give you
I saw this morning it's about half the field, right?
It's 34. Yes.
Yeah.
It's 34.
I told him he should. I've told him when he comes back out here, he should just only have check bags of jumpsuits, and then literally.
I think that's very possible he does that.
Like pull them out like it's a Kleenex box, and I think that's very.
I think he might stash jumpsuits around this office, like there's just swirling stuff away
it
from
out
a rainy
from under
day.
the couch.
Like he reaches behind my chair, and all of a sudden there's a Kansas jumpsuit or something like that.
Kansas would be a nice one.
I think this is a good opportunity for Bosco to go fully change who he hitches his wagon to, because his guy Brian Hodgson at USF, great guy, awesome story.
Yeah.
Seems like an incredible
People
dude.
believe he's about to pull an upset.
Good time to pivot.
Yeah,
Bosco.
I think you should just become like a full Hodgson guy.
Is that the Buffalo guy that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's always been so
Yeah.
hell of a week.
Yeah.
Can't script this shit.
All right. Well, thank you, Bosco.
Can't script
Question.
Yeah.
Alabama, Michigan, Sweet 16 in Chicago, dream or nightmare?
Now, I mean, I was worried to get there. Like, let's be honest. We don't play a lot of defense.
Yeah.
Akron can get up and down. Texas Tech, Grant McCaslin, they're beasts. So, now, getting there is just an achievement.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
what a week.
All right, Bosco.
All right, boys.
Go decompress.
Bosco.
Blog the story.
Yeah, blog the story.
You were worried he'd be shot out of a cannon.
Well, they fucked with him at
He's
the end
for-
of the world.
he's
They fucked with him.
forlorn.
Yeah, but you can't get worked up about things.
I know.
Something wrong. Like, what
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
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 He's pretty defeated, really.
They roughed him up pretty good on what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gaz and Dave did the 2-step on him.
Saturday night was brutal for Bosco too. He hates Arizona and St. John's, and they just look so good at the same time.
St.
on
John's
Saturday.
looked really
They looked
fucking
so
good, dude.
good at the same time, and Bosco was he was struggling, man. But
I don't understand. So, help me with a couple of things about the committee, and for the most part, I don't think there was a whole lot to question this year. Auburn didn't get in, whatever. Miami of Ohio got in, whatever.
pretty clean bracket.
Pretty clean.
I think the controvery free.
Pretty clean, but there were a couple of things like there's this thought process that as far as the committee goes, these conference tournaments don't matter that much. Well, the 7 seed in the Big Ten tournament won the tournament, and now they're a 2 seed.
That's right.
And and St. John's comes on at the end of the year, wins the Big East tournament in dominating fashion. The Big East, the team they beat, is a 2 seed. St. John's doesn't rise above a 5 seed.
They don't really move that much. St. John's non-conference was terrible. Like, they didn't really play much of a non-conference schedule. So I think that's – I don't think St. John's –
But that can't get them on the 4 line?
I don't think that was ever tracking for them to be super high, but I agree with you. The regular season outright Big East champion and the Big East tournament champion is a 5 seed. That seems crazy.
Yeah.
Especially – everyone talks about how down the Big East is, but UConn is a 2 seed.
Second place in both of those is
a 2 seed, but the champion is the 5 seed. But that just speaks to like how much non-conference matters, which brings me to a bigger point, which I don't know if this is where you're going with it, but I want to go there now. Non-conference, this tells me that the non-conference schedule matters a lot. That like UConn played a great non-conference schedule. They played everybody. They played Florida. They played Arizona. They played I think Illinois. They went to Kansas. And they got rewarded for it. So they got a 2 seed when conference play they weren't exactly dominant and they didn't look like a 2 seed throughout conference play. But the non-conference was so good. Here's the reason that's interesting to me. In the era of the transfer portal, brand, in the era of roster turnover, in the era of all these teams like have to figure themselves out in November and December, there's a massive emphasis placed on those games, and I'm not saying there shouldn't be, but I just find that to be an interesting wrinkle that, like a team like Florida. Now Florida had a great, like they played a bunch of great teams in non-conference, so they got rewarded ultimately for their schedule, but they were losing games left and right in non-conference play, and I wonder if Florida doesn't go on the tear that they went on in the SEC. Like, I wonder where they would have been seated because they would have stacked up a bunch of losses, but I guess they're rewarded for playing the teams. I don't know. It's just something that I noticed is UConn is rewarded for their non-conference when non-conference for a lot of teams moving forward is going to start being like the feel it out phase. It's going to be like we're trying to figure out what this team is.
Especially.
And
Mark.
But the committee's like, no. Those games in November mean a ton to us.
If I'm a smaller school, if I'm a non-Power 5 school, and I watch what Miami of Ohio just did, and people can sit here and say, you can't leave a 31-1 team out. Okay, all right, that's fine. But you better be prepared to let in Bradley next year when they go 32-0 against nobody. You better be prepared to let in Drake. You better be prepared to let in Longwood. Like all these teams, why on earth now am I going to play a big-time schedule? Why am I going to go play North Carolina in November? Why am I going to go play Georgia in November? Anybody? Why? When Miami of Ohio just had one of the worst schedules in the history of this tournament, they get in. What are you guys doing over there?
I was just going to say they went perfect basically against that schedule.
Sure.
And they were the last team in.
Yeah.
You essentially have no – the committee has proven you have no margin for error, essentially. Like, you have to go perfect.
But they weren't the last team in. Did you see that interview?
Yeah, but it would have been VCU out.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, if if Dayton had won,
the committee
VCU would have
chair, they said that the graphic was like, here are your last teams in order. Miami is last. They were the last team in. But then they were asked about it, and they were like, no, they weren't the last team in. They were just the last seeded at-large team.
Mm-hmm. It was the last team we talked about.
Which tells me that they decided early, like when Miami lost to UMass and they had the conversation of like, what are we going to do with Miami? They were like, we have to put Miami in. And then after they put Miami in, they then went through and were like, yeah, Miami's definitely the worst team in the at-large, which is an interesting way to go about it.
Yeah.
Should not probably be how you go about it, but whatever.
But if you do the Miami schedule, we've been told by the committee, you better be fucking perfect. Yeah. And it's still hard to trip up. It's easy to trip up along the way.
He also botched the answer with, I believe, Auburn and SMU and a couple others. They were asking why did SMU get in over Auburn and Oklahoma, and he said, well, quality of SMU's wins. Auburn had way more good wins than SMU. SMU had a couple. Auburn had win over Florida, I'm not crying any tears for Auburn because I think it's fantastic that the Pearls got left out like that.
Did you see the Seth Davis tweet this morning or last night?
I did not. What's Seth Davis?
Seth Davis tweeted.
I've never seen the Seth Davis tweet.
You never seen Sharpie?
I do my best to never see the Seth Davis
he tweeted.
I never know who you like and don't like.
I don't hate Seth Davis. I just think
don't see his tweets.
He's just like
Sure.
He basically tweeted like, hats off to like Bruce Pearl. He was going through so much today, and to do the bracket show like is really impressive. about like the situation of the.
And that's why I
other
don't.
stuff.
Can I just say one more time? Bruce Pearl got to the day before college basketball practice started, up and retired, and put his son in place, giving those players no chance to go anywhere else, giving them no recourse, giving them no options whatsoever. He pulled the rug out from under an entire team of players. Now he wants to stand in the back and say, boy, I'm so proud of these players. I'm so proud of this kid, my son. Like, what are you proud of? You handed him the job.
Yeah.
You gave him the job. So whatever.
Wanted to give a shout out to my teammate Bruce Pearl during your first selection show. Is hard, and this is I don't hate Seth Davis, Brandon, but this is Seth Davis. This tweet right here is Seth Davis.
Yeah.
This is where you just go
giving valor for something that's not valiant.
All right.
550 likes, 400 replies.
One last question, because I want you to. We talked about the clean bracket. We talked the clean bracket, and it is pretty much a clean bracket, but. What is the committee doing giving Missouri a home game over number 7 seed Miami? 10 seed Missouri is playing number 7, the Miami Hurricanes, in St. Louis. You go through all this effort to make a clean bracket. You go through all this effort to get everybody in. You go through all this effort to make sure everything is right. Sometimes you got to move this team there. How is a 10 seed? Because not only do they have a home game against Miami if they win, it'll be number 10 seed Missouri at home against number 2 seed Purdue. Am I misreading this?
Yeah. Let me think it through. So if they just would have switched UCF and Missouri, would that have worked?
I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, they could have just done that. Where's UConn and where's that taking place? UConn, UCLA, UCF, Furman. Where's that pod?
Are they in Buffalo? No, they're in where are they?
Are they Philly?
Philly. They're in Philly.
They're in
UConn's
Philly?
in Philly. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Philly. They could have just done that, I guess. That would have been an easy fix, right?
I have no idea. I have no idea why Missouri gets to play at home. Now, maybe it won't matter, and you'll say it's a neutral site, and Missouri's not even in St. Louis. Yeah, but where do you think the largest concentration of Missouri grads in the entire world is?
Right.
St. Louis, Missouri. Gotta be.
It's the Greg effect.
Did Greg do this? Do you know? Because I know you're plugged in the Greg world. Did Greg do this?
Greg said – I had quite a week with Greg. I love that guy. But Greg was like pretty certain they were not making the tournament. And my dream from Missouri was that they were going to play on St. Patrick's Day in the first 4, and we would get Green Greg in Dayton. That's what I wanted. I wanted Greg to be the greenest human being of all time, watching Missouri and Dayton. So
was there a world they didn't make it?
Drinking green beer.
So that's the thing is like the bubble was so bad that like Missouri. Here, I'll give you the breakdown of Missouri. Missouri was let me see.
Because they beat Florida too, didn't they?
They beat Florida. Chomp chomp, motherfucker.
That's right.
Chomp chomp, motherfucker. Missouri was on the bubble on February 11th after they beat they beat Texas A&M, huge win to get them off the bubble. They then lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 8 to end the season.
Okay.
And they lost their last 3 games of the season. All 3 of them going into their final 3 games. One of them was against Oklahoma, who was on the bubble as well.
Yeah.
And they lose by 16 at Oklahoma. So anyway, the vibes were terrible at Missouri, but the bubble, and that kind of goes back to like the Miami of Ohio part, is I'm curious, Ebo, if the bubble was stronger, do you think the committee would have bumped Miami of Ohio? Because I don't think they would have. I think ultimately what benefited Miami is that there's just no candidate to put above them. But also, I think that we would have had a controversy if there actually were like some compelling bubble teams, because I still think they would have put Miami in, and maybe there would have been a situation where you could be upset on behalf of another bubble team, but there just weren't. There just were no other candidates.
I know you asked Ebo, but can I just throw an
Go
answer
ahead.
in here? I think the committee wanted no part of a battle with public opinion.
Yeah.
I think the committee was very intimidated by what would have happened if they left Miami. I think this committee would have found a way, no matter, even if you strengthen the bubble, I think Miami's still safe.
But that's what the way they explained it, that's what that tells me. Is that like they
got them in first, then realized
we had them as the worst at large, but they weren't the last team in.
Sure.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
They're the worst at large.
Here's what we did. We put them in. And then once we got them in, we realized they're the worst team.
Right.
They lose nothing by throwing them a bone.
Yeah, you're
like
right.
there's no legitimate champion, and sometimes in the 11 seed, it's like
you
might have a legitimate Final Four team.
It's a war that doesn't need to be fought.
Yeah, it's just like we'll pass it off.
Yeah.
Also, no war should be fought, Brandon.
Yeah,
I'm team no war.
I don't like war.
I don't know what wars you think should be fought, but not that one or any of them.
What is it good for? Do not.
What?
Do not.
What?
You see what I'm doing,
Don't
Evo?
even
Because you
ask.
weren't here when I did it. I got to do Slim Jim. Here's Slim Jim right here. You see it? It's in full view as I do the read. This sports hot take segment is brought to you by Slim Jim, and we have some big news to report. Buffalo Wild Wings and Slim Jim have teamed up to create something clutch, a brand new chicken stick. This isn't your run-of-the-mill meat stick. It's everything you love about chicken wings packed into a convenient snack stick, ready for you to take on the go. It's bold, tangy, mouthwatering chicken wing flavor anytime, anywhere. Each juicy, tender bite delivers a big win. New Buffalo Wild Wings chicken sticks from Slim Jim, available in 2 delicious flavors, buffalo or hot. Which is your favorite, Connor, buffalo or hot?
Probably the buffalo.
You like the buffalo.
I do. See, I like phenomenal taste.
Who likes the hot?
I like the hot.
You like the hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know the rule. If the game's on, you need to be locked in with snacks on deck. So stock up for game day and tear into new Buffalo Wild Wing chicken sticks from Slim Jim. Again, stock up for game day. Tear into new Buffalo Wild Wing chicken sticks from Slim Jim. So this is Slim Jim's. The hottest take.
Yeah, what's your hottest take on the bracket?
My hottest take on the bracket, and here's I cooked it up just for you, Titus. A 1 seed will not win the national championship.
Whoa.
Despite me picking Duke in my bracket, I'm saying right now, last year was a false flag. Last year was, we think this is the new order of things, but I think chaos returns this year. I have no evidence to back it up. My hot take, a 1 seed is not your national champion. Do I believe it? I don't know. But it's hot.
That's pretty damn hot.
It's hot. It's more than Buffalo hot. It's hot. Right, Ebo?
Mm-hmm. It's hot.
But so do you want to button up the NCAA basketball here,
Sure.
or
Yeah, we
because
can move
I
on.
got some baseball?
Yeah, we can move on.
All right.
We can.
Ebo, you would say I'm one of the top baseball guys here, correct?
Yeah. I'd give you credit.
Last night I watched probably the only game I'll watch this year from inning 1 to inning 9. I watched every single pitch.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'm going to lay my head down on this couch, and whenever one of these teams takes control, I'm going to drift off to sleepy land, and I'm going to go on about my day. Well, guess what didn't happen? I never drifted off sleepy land because I was sitting up on the edge of my seat from I guess as soon as Caminero hit that home run off Skeens to take a 1-0 lead, every pitch was on the edge of your seat. Every pitch was awesome. I don't know if anybody sat. And then Gunnar Henderson and Roman Anthony homer in the same inning. And then from then on out, all we heard about Ebo, the lineups. The pitching last night was immaculate.
Pitching was great.
Unbelievable. Every pitcher Dominican Republic and we have is throwing 100.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them. And I don't want to. I never lost faith, but when Griffin Jacks won the game, I didn't text the group chat and say, "Is this the best we got, Griffin Jacks?" And he blew him away. Mm-hmm. David Bednar gets in trouble, blows him away.
Mason Miller blows him away.
Some calls, yeah, there were some calls. Listen. If I'm a Dominican fan today, I'm less mad about the final strike call, and more mad about the exchange at second base, where Bryce During, you're looking to turn a double play. They toss it to him. He immediately – I don't think it ever goes in the glove.
I don't think he ever had possession.
I don't think it goes in the glove. I don't think it was on the exchange. I don't know why Albert Pujols didn't challenge that. I don't know a lot of things. That's the call that I would circle and be like, that's when we got fucked right there.
We've had 2 of the all-time moment baseball games recently. I that's not maybe necessarily a massive game in the sense of there's a lot at stake, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
But it's just it's 2 titans of baseball, the Dominican Republic, All-Star lineup versus the American All-Star lineup. And then we just had a Game 7 that went to extra innings 5 months ago?
Yeah.
So baseball has been awesome, and the momentum is amazing. It just sucks that it's kind of made me forget about the impending lockout that everyone seems to be doom and glooming. But that was awesome game last night.
They need to figure that out because
is there a way
the momentum they got
that the vibes of baseball can overcome the what's causing the lockout? The money, the fucking legalese,
competitive balance.
Is it they want to make a salary cap and is that what it is?
The structure of the collective bargaining agreement that ultimately both parties can sit down and just acknowledge that we can't fuck this up.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is too awesome right now.
But baseball will never learn.
Yeah.
94 was an incredible season before they shut it down with the strike. It was an incredible season.
That's an insane concept to me, by the way. Middle of the season shutting down is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why are your labor contracts expiring in August?
This one's going to happen.
Tony Gwynn was going to hit 400.
This one's going to happen between the end of 2026 and beginning of 2027 season. And we're not talking about that. We're talking about last night.
But
we're talking about an incredible game.
Yeah, I mean, and like I told you guys about how the American League East is the group of death. Think about like all the impact plays at the start of the game. Junior Caminero hits a homer. Vladdy doubles, gets the crowd fired up. Gunnar homers. Roman homers. Aaron Judge is throwing guys out at third base, getting homers robbed. Like, there is an incredible like crop of talent in the AL East this year of like MVP caliber players.
So I wasn't even going to focus on that. I was going to focus on the fact that, you know, right now at the top of the sport, you have your Otanis, you have your Judges, you have your Cal Raleigh from last year. Like this last couple of weeks have been about the new guys. Like Roman Anthony's 21 years old. Bobby Witt's still what, 24, 25?
24, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gunnar Henderson's
24.
Yeah. Like they're everybody. Paul Skeens is 23. Like everybody that's making plays here that's been huge is like the next level of superstar. Not Otani and Judge once their day is over. These guys move. Like Bobby Witt. He didn't even hit that way. He struck out 3 times last night. But every time there's a play in the hole at shortstop, he just makes it.
He does everything.
He's incredible.
Legitimately do everything shortstop.
I didn't know Roman Anthony. I chalked Roman Anthony up as to working at Barstool and thinking he was good because everybody at Barstool loves the Red Sox. He's fucking great.
He's legit and very young and gonna be a superstar. Gonna be maybe MVP caliber player.
Wow.
Aaron Judge. Also, we talked about this. It sucks when Aaron Judge shrinks in the big moments.
Yeah,
like he tends to do. It's fun, like we've talked about. Fun rooting for Aaron Judge.
Yeah,
I love rooting for the Titan of the game.
It's fun. It's been fun for this tournament, knowing you need a run, and then here comes Aaron Judge or here comes Schwarber behind him. Like you've got some. That'd be fun to root for a team like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just every time somebody comes up, here comes another. And the Dominican team, my God, you couldn't rest last night.
No.
Caminero was batting 6th. He had 45 home runs last year.
It's a great lineup.
You got to watch the end?
I watched the last 2 innings. That pitch was wild. That pitch was
the last
crazy.
out.
The last pitch was crazy.
So may I play devil's advocate for this umpire?
We'll take it, but like that was wild that he punched him out on that.
I'd like to just play a little devil's advocate. He had been calling that right below the zone all night. He had been very consistent with that. That is a ball. He threw a ball. He called it a strike. All I want to say is this. Mason Miller throws a 102-mile-an-hour fastball and what, a 97-mile-an-hour slider, 95-mile-an-hour
like
slider?
106 slider.
Yeah, and that ball is a strike for 59 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, bam, the bottom falls out. It falls below the zone. Umpire probably got fooled by it. I don't think it's the most egregious thing I've ever seen. That's all. It was a ball, though. That's a ball. But
yeah, like you freeze frame it there, you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be a strike.
yeah, like
it falls out so.
it falls down, and the umpire,
And then there is a good frame job here. Like he pulls it.
it's a ball. But
ABS overturned.
I understand why it might have looked like a strike.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think if you didn't have the strike zone box there, you'd be like hooting and hollering over this being a ball, or would you, with no strike zone box, be like, oh yeah, right at the knees, strike 3?
Well, no, this benefited the United States of America, of which I am a citizen.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I have no problem with this call.
I mean that's like a foot. That almost bounced to the catcher. We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Also,
That's terrible. That's a terrible call. If that happened to my team, I would lose my fucking mind.
yeah.
Dominican Republic had plenty of chances earlier in the game. Too.
Yeah.
They just couldn't get it done.
Just like
Wasn't just that
every
pitch.
single one of it, we're all full of shit. If this happened to your team in a playoff game,
Oh, I'd be freaking out.
you
I'd be freaking out.
would learn everything about the umpire's family and ruin their lives too. Maybe not us, but there are people at this company that would do that.
Yeah. Is he American?
The umpire?
Yeah. God bless America.
Yeah, God bless him if he is.
Yeah.
We could be facing another American team.
Italy.
But to your point, Brandon, Mason Miller is disgusting, and that's like,
No.
that's like I couldn't do the ump's job. I wouldn't know.
I don't know how you hit. How do you hit that?
I wouldn't say ball or strike. I would just say wow.
I just
I would
look
just sit there, and everyone would turn to me and be like, "Oh, so?" And I'd be like, "That was awesome."
and the hitter looks at me. I'm like, what? I'm just as lost as you are, man. I don't know what to tell you.
So he got traded to the Padres at the trade deadline last year.
Why didn't you tell us about that at the time?
He got a .88 ERA with the Padres after he got traded, and then I don't think he's given up a run in this tournament either, or a hit.
Crazy.
coming into last night, he had faced, I believe, 11 batters in the tournament. He struck out 9 of them. I think did he strike out all 3 of them last night?
I think he's faced last year. He faced 90 batters in the regular season with the Padres, and he struck out 48 of them.
But even Skeens was fantastic. Also, did the pitch count just go away because he went up to 70?
You can go each round. You can incrementally go.
So Skeens was great. Made the one mistake pitch that got knocked out of the park, and then it was a succession. Jax, Bednar, a couple of guys.
Rogers.
Garrett something. Whitlock.
Garrett Whitlock.
Thank you very much.
Tyler Rogers.
But it was just a succession of guys that just kept coming through and just shutting them down. And then their guys, they had just a run of guys shutting us down.
Duvall.
Uribe for the Brewers. I mean, this is one of the best young pitchers in baseball, and you got to be excited to have him in Milwaukee, where you can just go up there and see him just an hour from your house.
Mm-hmm. Indoors in April too. It's probably good weather.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, in your fucking tin can.
Yeah.
What?
Close the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Would hate for the sun to get in at a baseball game.
What's in?
Who wants to fucking sit in the sun at a
It's
baseball?
in Wisconsin. They had 2 feet of snow last night. They got a baseball game in a week and a half.
Don't get me started on
on what?
the
The snow?
weather. Congrats to Connor, though.
You seem
happy for you, Connor.
Legacy day
Yeah.
for Connor today.
Like,
you seem to be struggling
huge.
with the weather.
This is the worst winter of all time. Was it not? This winter fucking sucked, dude. And I'm sick of everybody
sucked.
around here pretending like it didn't.
It's really
being
touch and go too.
Like we're out of it now, or just wait till summer. This sucked ass. There was snow constantly.
This morning sucked.
Constantly.
It was snowing on Saturday, and I quite enjoyed it.
I opened the door this morning and I just yelled "fuck you." I opened the. I didn't know.
Sky?
I didn't know it. The forecast said snow, but I just assumed it would be a light snow and then it disappeared or whatever. I opened it and there's just a fucking pile of snow everywhere. What is going on? I shouldn't be holding a bracket in my hand and also shoveling snow off my sidewalk.
Imagine if you were at what's the dome in Marquette, Michigan? Superior Dome?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Superior Dome might be in trouble today. They got 3 feet of snow up there.
Oh my God, yeah.
They got, I'm worried about Superior
Dome. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I woke up early today. I woke up at 3 just so I'd have time to drive down, and it was a bad drive. My high speed driving down was 45 miles an hour today, and that was in Chicago when the roads were clear.
It's brutal, man.
It's brutal. You're right. I should be fucking crappie fishing right now in Mississippi. I should be. I bet the green's coming back to the trees.
Connor's happy though.
Yeah. Well, as long as Connor's happy.
Smiling.
How did the
Connor's smiling.
How'd the after show go last night? I didn't watch a fucking second of it.
Come on, man.
I told him I went to bed.
Yeah, I appreciate people who tuned in. I was hoping to get Ken Jack and Jeff D-Low on, but they had to record their own stuff, and then it just took a while for them to join. But Jeff joined, and it was great. But I was just mainly just talking to the chat.
Is that you were talking?
It was a good time.
In the group chat, you were mad because Michael B. Jordan won the best.
No, I wasn't.
Because he was. What'd you say?
I didn't know. I didn't say anything about that. I had no take on that. I would have liked to have seen Timmy win it, but Michael B. Jordan was great.
You should be a big Michael B. Jordan fan.
I do like Michael B.
Surprised
Jordan
you're
a
not.
lot.
Yeah.
I love Michael B. Jordan.
Dude, I've said this before. When he came into the New York office, that was one of the more starstruck moments I've ever had.
He walked in by himself too.
He had presence.
Yeah.
He stopped the
Yeah. The woman in this office could not get any work done.
And the men.
Well, yeah,
And the men,
slightly. Yeah. There was a little
What
bit
do you
of
think about what do you think about his
sensation.
fit? What do you think about what he wore last night?
was
The
good.
biggest moment of his life.
Good. He went to In-N-Out afterwards.
Really?
Yeah, he was just there with his Oscar, and there was this whole crowd of people surrounding him. He was just eating a burger. Much like you and I did.
You like that? You like that though? That's a good look for him.
Yeah,
Okay.
very much so.
Mark and
But yeah, no, the recap show was fun. No, nothing crazy. We'll be
Um.
back with another one soon.
Can I just give Mark a quick update?
Yes.
Real quick. 72, 81, 79, 78, 77, 73, 69,
Why are you doing
69,
this? Why are you doing this?
67, 71.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Why?
I will say I did look at Marina Del Rey, Evo, and it's only mostly sunny today. So,
Oh, yeah.
so they're going through
Partly
it too.
cloudy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Weather changes mood. That's what Kurt Cobain said right before he fucking did what he did. So it's just something to think about.
Can I share? Yeah, you do that.
Speaking of snow everywhere, how about this? How about turn the snow into some fun memories with Ikon Pass? In sports, no two plays are alike. With Ikon Pass, no two steeps are alike. From highlight reels to slope side thrills, seek Seek Unique with Ikon Pass and score access to more than 70 destinations next winter. Starting at $299 for an adult pass, this is the play of the year, and you can lock in spring's lowest prices with a payment plan from as low as $0 down and 0% APR. Terms apply. Buy now, right immediately at select destinations and access up to 17 mountains this spring. Then explore over 70 destinations next winter. For returning pass holders, choose from new renewal rewards, including mountain credits, retail, and travel rewards, or pass discounts. Plus get cash back when life or the weather changes your plans with new refundable product options. Buy your Ikon Pass today at ikonpass.com. That's ikonpass.com. Seek Unique with Ikon Pass on sale now.
Back to the Oscars real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think last night says more about me. I got to come to grips with my loss of reality or my loss of a grip on pop culture and what it is. I watched Sinners, and I watched half of One Battle After Another. And you can say, why didn't you watch the other half? That's when it got good, and that's fine. I couldn't.
You didn't like One Battle After Another.
I couldn't. I did not. I thought it was. I thought it was fucking preposterous. I thought it was ridiculous. Everything about it was ridiculous and over the top. And I maybe there are themes that I'm too dumb to get. Maybe there's and clearly in the second half of the movie, maybe Leo just went into this acting zone that I've never seen before. And Sinners was pretty good. And like Michael B. Jordan won the Best Actor for that, and then One Battle wins Best Picture. I realize it is now a me problem, and movies have passed me by.
Mm.
And
what was the best movie you saw this year? This past year, this Oscars window. What was the best?
Well, there's a great question because I didn't see very many. I'm not going to have a good answer for you there. Probably either Sinners or F1. I liked F1. I think it was a crazy Best Picture nominee because it was just a basic story with basic acting. So I'm not sitting here saying F1 was the best movie of the year. That
was the one you enjoyed the most. That was
yeah. But one battle just made me feel I don't know. Great, good. I'm glad he walked in. So I'm just
Really saved you there.
I'm digging myself a hole.
Yeah. Dude, Tiana Taylor, the one highlight was that she just put fucking Paul Thomas Anderson to a chokehold.
Yeah, she did. That was cool. I saw that.
As she was going, or they were all going up at the end for Best Picture.
I thought she was going to give him a noogie.
It looked like he almost fell to the ground.
Yeah, that was
never
awesome.
seen anything like it.
Am I just a loser?
Had him in the grips of death.
I loved One Battle.
I loved One Battle After Another. I was pleased that it won Best Picture. It was probably my Best Picture. I didn't see them all though, so I didn't see Sinners. Maybe Sinners is better.
Yeah,
but that felt fine to me. That One Battle After Another one. Connor, you didn't like it?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was solid. There is a quirkiness to it that a lot of people love from Paul Thomas Anderson. They wanted him to get an Oscar. They wanted that to rise to the top, and it eventually happened. I think there's a vendetta against Chalamet. Aside from the ballet and opera comments and everything like that, I think people don't like him.
I walked by Meme's desk. He just had Chalamet pictures all over his computer.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that there's a little bit of the public opinion is turning on Chalamet. I think that he's like lost his charm and now he's like too cool for school.
People think he's like a.
No, could it be like was Chalamet? Was he actually the best? Could it just be a merit-based thing?
So
do we have to go with the angle that Chalamet did not win last night because his off-screen personality? You know, the comments about the opera and the ballet, and these are the reasons he didn't win the Oscar. What if it just is as simple as Michael B. Jordan's performance was better? I
think the biggest thing against him is the fact that he came out, his remarks that he said at the SAG Awards last year, where he was like, I want to be one of the best. They viewed that as very narcissistic, and they view him as like, you should not be going up on stage and saying that, even though he just wants to be a good actor. Leo didn't win because that was more of a Paul Thomas Anderson thing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sinners, you can make the case, was more of a Ryan Coogler film as opposed to a Michael B. Jordan film, but Michael B. Jordan did play two distinct roles in that movie and was great.
He was both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They was cousins.
It kind of reminded me of, what did Chase say?
I was trying... Why'd y'all answer that for real?
What did Chase say that it reminded him of, Sinners?
Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor meets
the Nutty Professor.
Matrix?
something. Yeah, was it? No, it was something with vampires or something.
Have we gotten a movie review?
Oh, it was. You're right. It was like not Signs. It was
Buffy the Vampire.
So something zombies. Yeah, I don't know.
Also, I think are people starting to relate Timothy Chalamet's Oscar snubbing to like Leo waited forever to get his first.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Is
make
that a
sense.
thing?
Leo should have like 3 by now.
Right. They took him forever. It took
Leo's
him
been in 3 Best Pictures and
Revenant.
only has 1
Yeah.
Best Actor.
Yeah.
and it was for Revenant.
Yeah, it wasn't
Which
for
is
his.
not his.
Yeah,
He was
Best.
good in that, but yeah, he was.
The Oscars
Not a
are.
bear.
mostly movies.
He did fight a bear.
Also
I mean, I
movies.
guess like you should win an Oscar if you can fight a bear.
Right. Well, if you win,
If you
if you get killed by the bear, you should have won the Oscar.
Jokes aside,
The bear should.
fighting a bear as an actor would be difficult. Like to pretend like you're obviously not fighting a bear,
Yeah,
but to pretend like you're fighting a bear, to be on a set and everyone to say action, you have to now
Yeah.
pretend to fight a bear.
I wonder
was he
How would you,
was he
that would-
pretending to fight a real bear?
That would be difficult.
Was he pretending to fight a real bear?
Yeah, right.
How would
So
you?
That's what.
How would you convince the bear that you're just pretending? What if the bear decides you're being for real?
Yeah, it's a good
Oh.
point. I guess.
No, I'm saying at some point the bear's like, oh, he's fighting me for real. I'm gonna fuck him up.
No, it wasn't a real. They weren't using a. Real
That's what I'm
bear.
saying.
No.
Okay, all right.
They weren't using
I
a
never
real
watched
bear.
The Revenant.
No.
I'm not some sort of fancy.
But I'm
pantsy-
saying, like, I don't know how they shot it.
I don't
but
know, yeah.
Is it like some, like, just they built like a robot bear and then they CGI'd over top, but then you're like, all right, Leo, action. And he's like, ah! Like that. To make that look real would be difficult, I think.
Acting's tough, as you well know.
Acting is tough, dude.
You know for sure.
Acting is tough. I didn't get the Kurt Rambis part, and I was
well,
tailor made for it.
Did you
yeah,
win?
and that show got canceled.
That
Did
show
you
got
win Best
canceled, right?
Actor at the film fest last year?
Bristol Film Festival, right up
Best
there.
Actor?
Yeah, best supporting actor.
Oh, who won Best?
So you were the
Fucking
best-
the committee, the Academy fell in love with that fucking Chef
Yeah.
Donnie Psycho movie.
Chef
even though
Donnie
it's
won
just-
Best Actor.
Yeah, Yeah.
It's not interesting. to think about.
Second time we've done this discussion in 4 days. Crazy.
we've done this.
No, we
No,
did this in the
Blubman was in
cave
the
the other
cave.
day.
Something to think about.
Chef Donnie got Best Actor for
The
being
Academy got that wrong.
for being a psychotic chef. Frank the Tank got big nods for being a disgruntled customer.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Chef Donnie played an insane chef, and everyone was like, "God damn, what an acting performance!" But this was before we knew Chef Donnie was insane.
Yes.
And now you look back and you're like, "Yeah, I mean."
But we
of
did
course
know
Chef
Frank-
Donnie could play a serial killer chef.
Neither of them
He
acted.
does it every day.
As a fellow Best Actor nominee, I was offended by that choice.
What were you?
Huh?
What were you?
We did that Nick idea of
finding the G spot.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Blessing.
Bless.
yeah. Thanks.
I have my worst picture award back at home proudly displayed.
Oh, Mintz won Worst Actor, which I enjoyed.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
What's the worst? What's your worst picture?
Probably that one.
Yeah.
That's not your worst. That's a fine picture of you.
I was talking about the one on the right.
Is that you as a ball player?
I'm not talking about that one.
What are you talking about?
That
The
was
one
you
on the
at.
right.
That's you at the tennis tournament in California.
That
right?
looks
Indian
fine.
Wells,
You look
yeah.
fine.
Probably
Was that a year ago or 2 years ago?
A year. Congrats to Yannick Sinner and Arina Sabalenka.
Yeah,
No congrats to Carlos Alcaraz.
Yannick Sinner won
Yeah.
the Mickey Mouse Indian Wells tournament.
The
That-
Mickey Mouse Indian Wells tournament that Dua Lipa showed up to a year after Chalamet and Jenner went there. Yeah.
I have
Kylie Jenner, by the way.
breaking news for you, Mark.
Dua Lipa showed up. Carlos Alcaraz 16-0 this year. 0-1 when
Can
Dua's
we not
in
talk
attendance.
What?
Can we not talk tennis?
I want to talk tennis with the boy.
Why do you want to talk tennis?
Because this is Blutman's passion.
Is Alcaraz horny?
He likes golf too. Why do you talk
Very.
tennis?
Remember,
And I wanna
he had
talk-
goo in his box.
He had
Now
Dua in
he's
his
got
box.
Dua in his box.
He had Dua.
Dua not in
Dua
his box.
Gua.
Dua was there with husband? Question mark.
That's in Palm
Beyonce, I
Springs.
believe.
That
Whose
tournament?
box was Dua in?
I guess Alcaraz is still, but she also spoke to Yannick. But Yannick no. Yannick didn't fall for it.
I can't believe, because I am Mr. Tennis. You know that. I can't believe I didn't know until yesterday, or was it 2 days ago, that the not majors, the not Grand Slams are just best of 3 sets.
Mhm.
That's insane.
They would kill the players. They used to do 1000s were best of 5s. They decided no more. Too much tennis.
But that's a different sport, though. You can't just change the rules.
That's
You
why
can't just
I
like
feel-
imagine you get to the Super Bowl and you're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play 25-minute quarters. Just because it's bigger now.
Like, I see what you're saying, but I do think that
What I'm saying is Alcaraz losing means nothing to me.
Fair, but it elevates how great the slams are when
Yeah.
you go to the best of 5.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk tennis, though. I want Brandon to talk about it.
Brandon talk about
probably WWE.
WWE, yeah, probably. Probably the sandwich he had yesterday.
So Jack McCarthy broke this chair, by the way.
Yeah.
A solid AEW pay-per-view last night.
The Rizzler.
The Riz getting tossed to the fucking ground.
Fucking Ronda Rousey's back.
On Rousey.
Boring.
So I had some news that is only breaking because I don't know if you saw it on Twitter this morning. The NBA has announced, well, they haven't announced officially, but 2 new expansion franchises.
Oh, really?
They're going forward.
They're adding 2.
They're going to have their official league vote to ratify 2 new expansion franchises in Seattle and Vegas this summer. It looks like 28-29 season will be the first year for these teams. So it looks like that's going to happen. To which my one point here is, it has happened in the past before where they haven't given it. The Thunder have to give them the Sonics, right?
All the history of
give them
Sonics.
give them the uniforms, give them the logos. They have to be the Seattle Supersonics or Sonics.
I think they will. They have to.
I
think they will.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
They have to be the Seattle Sonics, Connor.
I've never grasped how that works.
Well, they own
that type of.
They're the same franchise, and they own all their imagery. I mean, that is the Oklahoma City Thunder franchise, right? So I see why they own it. But now that Seattle as a city is getting a new start after you left them, give them back what belongs to the city of Seattle, because it belongs to the city of Seattle and the fans more than it should belong to the people, to the Bennetts.
It's the worst thing about American sports. It's the relocation and like
Correct.
You keep it doesn't make any fucking sense. The Titans own the Oilers uniform.
The Hornets,
it's awful.
that whole debacle. I don't.
That all worked out in the end. It took them too long.
Thankfully.
It's something we accept because it's like the system we grew up in. But the European mind just can't comprehend that.
Yeah,
surely it's so stupid that's how it works. So yeah, they have to give Seattle they have to.
Well, yeah. If it's not the Supersonics.
They'll come up with some stupid-ass thing. You know, Seattle, they came up with Kraken last time, which Kraken's fine, but they're going to come up with some stupid-ass seafaring thing.
And it won't have an S at the end. It'll be
singular.
you're
right. It'll be like the goddamn...
The Seattle Puget Sound.
The squid or something. What's a deep-sea creature that's not a Kraken that's like a myth or something?
The baristas.
The Seattle tuna?
The killer tuna.
Yellowtail.
Cthulhu.
Oh, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
You joke.
Cthulhu.
It's going to be the Seattle Sound.
The calamari.
That would actually be Cthulhu. Would be.
But they do the Sounders.
They have the Sounders already. It's going to be the Sonics. The Browns and Ravens did this, right?
Seattle Sounders.
The Ravens.
BC.
It took them a couple years. Yeah.
They
Super.
When the Browns came back though, they were just the Browns.
I like super duper.
They gave them that, and the Hornets eventually got all their imagery back and stuff like that.
They're going to be the Sonics. Also, LeBron's going to retire and be on the Vegas ownership. I think that's obvious, and I've kind of tracked that for a while.
You think
I
he'll
think
stick around?
And I think he's going to play in the Olympics.
You think he'll stick around to play the first year for the Vegas?
Oh, I don't know. Will they
Owner
allow that?
player?
Owner player?
I don't know.
We don't want them.
LeBron James, Tom Brady, they were hanging out last week.
Yeah, that feels.
What's Brady got to do with owning a team in Vegas, Connor?
That still feels like the most obvious thing to me is LeBron's going to play in the Olympics as his swan song, and then he's going to retire and be a part owner of the Vegas what, Blutman? The Vegas what?
Everybody take a shot at it.
The Vegas slots.
Blackjacks.
No, I think it'll be desert related. I think it'll be.
We have a theme going on, and the NBA team will break the theme.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. What's the theme?
The Golden Knights, the Silver Knights, the Lake Tahoe Lake Monsters,
and
or
the A's. What about the Las Vegas A's?
Las Vegas A's garbage didn't go with the theme. The Las Vegas A's is obviously within the theme. The Vegas Nighthawks, the Desert Dogs. We have a clear theme.
Do you think the Vegas Nighthawks and Desert Dogs move the needle for this theme?
Yeah, they're 2-word names.
So what?
Clear theme.
We'll throw a suggestion out.
The Strip.
The Vegas Strip.
Pete, you
What
joke.
about-
That was a hot name people would say 15 years ago. Any team that goes to Vegas, name them the Strip.
Okay.
The Desert Dogs.
Those are dogs. Gretzky's in the ownership.
I'm trying to think something basketball related.
Vegas. Is there a valley?
Sharks?
Vegas in a valley?
Can't. The Suns.
Suns are already the valley. Yeah, that's right.
So they're going to have to build Vegas out of a valley. They're going to like build.
The jackpots.
What about like the iguanas?
Probably the Hoover Dam. We're a Gila Monster city.
Gila monsters?
Yeah,
what about
but
the Gila
Monsters? The Knights mascot.
The monsters?
Chance the Gila Monster.
Vegas monsters.
Las Vegas Monsters?
I don't
What
want
about
an
the
NBA
horrors?
team in Vegas. The House of
What about the
Horrors.
Vegas horrors?
Horrors?
Yes.
That rocks. That'd get me
that
into
that
the
would be
association.
The Vegas horrors.
That'd get me into
See the horrors game last night?
That'd be so good.
What about the Vegas Stripers? Because they're just the free throw line.
Okay, yeah. Good
And
thing.
then they're a fish.
Yeah.
Why would they
And
be a
also
fish? They don't have
strippers.
okay.
There's going to be so much money that could be going to the Golden Knights. It's going to be taken away to the most important thing in Vegas and given to some scrub NBA organization. That's what I don't like.
Listen, as a huge new hockey fan, the second there's an NBA team, the Vegas Golden Knights are no longer the most important.
That's the issue.
Right. And not only that, you're not going to be second either. As soon as the A's get there,
Nobody cares about the A's.
they will.
I promise you.
They
nobody
will.
cares. Really? Nobody cares about
Who would have
the
thought they would care about the
Nobody-
hockey team?
Nobody cares about the everyone.
You thought
Nobody cares
the very
about the
beginning.
A's except for Oakland locals.
Yeah, then it's going to be your team.
Yeah, nobody cared about the hockey team. How about the quick 10,000
Not what I
sign-ups
said.
for the season ticket drive? Instant hockey goers. Or how about all the people sold out T-Mobile Arena for the expansion draft? I think people cared about hockey off rip.
You're going to number 3. That's how it works.
You're a moron.
I want you to tell me a city. I want you to tell me a city that has an NBA team, a baseball team, and hockey isn't at least number 3. There's one.
You gotta give me
I think
time
there's
on
one.
that.
I think there's one that popped in my head. The Maple Leafs are probably 1 or 2 in Toronto, correct?
Maple Leafs are one.
Right. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
But that Canada, that doesn't count.
Right.
Heck,
you name an American city where the hockey team. There's at least 3 teams.
Sabres,
They're
Buffalo Braves. Not top 2.
no. That you can't have that. Buffalo Braves don't exist.
You gotta give me time. You did this. I'm heated right now.
Denver.
Yeah. Well,
Obviously, the Broncos are 1.
Avs are clear of the Rockies.
Yeah, but are the Nuggets clear of the Avs?
Nuggets might be clear
I don't know
of the
if
Avs.
people care about the Nugs. I think they care more about the team name
No.
and
I think
Jokic.
they-
You work on that. Yeah, I want you to
I'll work on that.
Your homework
I
is
will
to bring
genuinely
me
work on that.
an American city where hockey is at least 2.
I think you're smoking to the extent
I
of
got
being
one.
high.
Do you
if
think-
you
I
think
got-
the
I-
Golden Knights will
Do you
fall
th-
behind the
I got one.
A's.
I got one. I'm gonna throw at you. Detroit, maybe.
No.
I kind
You
of
don't
think
think the Red
Tigers
Wings-
are ahead.
Okay. All right.
Tigers and Pistons.
The Red Wings have been bad. That's
you know who it should
they're
be.
in the playoffs.
You know who it should be, Blutman, is Minnesota. Why are the Wild not? If the Wild were better, it would be Minnesota, right?
Well,
Like the people-
Minnesota is for sure.
no. They love the Twins and the Vikings. They fucking
love the Wild.
Also, the Wild don't play in Minneapolis. That's a problem. They play in St. Paul. yeah.
They're not above the Twins or the Vikings.
hockey state. The state of hockey. That's what they say. The state of hockey.
They're
You're gonna
high
take
school
the Wild
hockey.
away
They're in a
from them?
dynasty.
High school hockey, 17 minutes.
Shady Rays. All right, guys, quick question. How are my Shady Rays basically the same quality as the $200 sunglasses I used to buy? And I'm not exaggerating. They feel every bit as premium as the expensive brands I've owned. Meanwhile, I'm wearing Shady Rays to the lake, on the boat, at the game, on the job site. Because if I drop them in the ocean, they replace them. If I knock them off the dock, they replace them. Sit on them day one, they replace them. And here's the crazy part. They're actually premium. Polarized lenses that can cut glare hard. Super clear optics, durable frames with solid hinges, clean classic styles that look sharp without trying too hard. If you're outside on the water, in the sun, or driving every day, you need shades to actually perform. Go to shadyrays.com, grab a pair, and get sunglasses with lost and broken protection. We here at Mostly Sports, mostly Connor and Ebo, they led the charge on this. They have teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Mark, look at the couch.
They look pretty sweet.
Looking fun.
Look at those boys.
They look awesome. Head to shadyrays.com. Use code SPORTS for 40% off 2 or more polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Go to shadyrays.com. Use code SPORTS for 40% off 2+ pairs of polarized sunglasses. Evo, I ask you this.
Can you double up, please? You have 3.
Yeah. I'll do Fabletics. Did you guys hear that Jamar Chase is officially Fabletics' first NFL ambassador? He just dropped his first collection with them, featuring his favorite essentials, classic effortless tees, go-to oversized hoodies, and all the comfy pieces perfect for lounging or hitting the gym in the new year. And because we joined the Fabletics VIP program, we got first dibs on all the new gear. When you sign up as a new VIP with Fabletics, you get 80% off everything, and it's not one of those too good to be true things. This is real. The fit dialed in. No waistbands creeping down, joggers that actually keep their shape, jackets that are warm without being bulky. Everything feels soft, breathable, flexible, and built for whatever your day looks like. Workouts, travel days, getting back into your routine, or those New Year fresh start mornings when you just need something that helps you feel put together. Fabletics already has incredible deals, and we've got an exclusive offer just for our listeners. Get 80% off everything when you sign up as a VIP, and yes, that includes Jamar's first drop. Just head to fabletics.com/mostly. Take a quick style quiz and be sure to select Mostly when prompted to unlock your 80% off. That's fabletics.com/mostly.
Did you see the new airplane record?
Yes, I saw this. Evo, you sent this to the group, right? And
Impressive.
I said Connor could smoke this easily.
Yeah.
Connor could easily.
I didn't. Team
100%.
NWT's Chris Stipdunk. That's not his name.
That's not his name.
Chris Stipdunk set a new world record in airplane at the 2026 Arctic Winter Games in Whitehorse, beating the previous record of 46.69 seconds.
What are the rules for this?
What is...
Something. There's got to be. It's got to be like you can't stop moving, and also you can't bend your arms or back like that.
So he's basically in a arms out plank, right? And they're
Yeah,
And your hips can't drop.
and there is a
Some good core
full
strength.
gym of people watching this happen.
Guys, this is not even his most impressive record he set this weekend. He
What?
set another world record.
Stipdunk?
Stip dunk. Hopped 66 meters on his knuckles.
No. Time out. Not only did he do the airplane,
He had been chasing the elusive record for years.
he hopped 66 meters on his...
Oh my god! I gotta get a Stip Donk jersey. I gotta get this guy's jersey.
Stipdunk's a tank, huh?
I don't know. This was not what I was thinking it was.
TJ, do we have a camera out on the court that we could access? Because Connor?
Yeah.
This
On
is
it.
going- trying to-
Listen,
What's the best spot for me, TJ?
I think just go.
Are you
Baseline,
Are you gonna try the knuckle one?
Yeah, I'll do knuckle.
as much as Connor... Listen, Connor's going to do it. I think
go.
Evo would be good at it,
Evo,
too.
you would be good at that.
at the
Knuckles,
You'd
yeah.
be good at the knuckles. You'd be good at both.
Yeah, and iron sharpens iron here, boys.
And I think Blood would be pretty good, too.
I have a bad knee.
Blutman wouldn't be good.
Bloodman has a really bad knee. You can
Yeah.
look at the boo-boo on your knee, dude.
Yeah.
That's 2
Also-
weeks worth, so it's gone down.
And how often have we said it on the show? Blutman has bad knuckles.
Oh, probably 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from the combine, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
People say I did that on purpose. Nope. Look at this.
Look at that little bitch.
I'm just clumsy.
All right. Please don't walk through. We're doing knuckle crawls. Good Lord. No respect in this place.
No respect. How do you pronounce Nevada, Brandon?
I say Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay, good.
Connor's out already.
Okay. All right. There we go. Well, you got to do it a little bit. You got to at least get to the free throw line. All right. Stretching out.
What?
Doug!
Bro, that's hard.
What the?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's telling Doug to do it because Doug's laughing at him.
Oh, it's
Lucas. It's
Lucas.
Lucas.
Lucas could probably do it.
Lucas can't do anything.
All right, Connor. You're embarrassing the whole show.
Well, at least do
This
the
is terrible.
airplane.
Evo looks pretty cool today, by the way.
Yeah, Ebro looks sick.
I wanted to say that while he's not here.
Yeah.
Can't hear me.
Connor looks like a fucking bitch. Oh, did you see? Congrats go out to Joel Embiid. This week, he officially tied. He has now played 485 games in the NBA, and he has now missed 485 games.
Oh,
in the NBA.
so he's
Yes.
officially played 50% of the
He's
game.
now missed as many games as he has played.
Wow.
Yeah. What was
I'll
that?
give $100 to the first person that can knuckle jump 1 meter.
You can't do that.
That is like playing bloody knuckles with the floor.
That hurt?
Bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Were you got to keep him lower maybe. Did you try that? Did you try just like kind of scooting him instead
Yeah.
of like pulling up and punching down.
You did a big jump.
Try to stay low, like do like a push up, hold down here,
Right.
and just kind of like scoot.
10 buckaroos if you could get someone else to do it.
Do the last time.
Yeah, Reese's. Reese's is teaming up with Basketball Titans to build their brackets that will inevitably bust. But this year, those busts can score you a Reese's. So pick along with the pros and just know wherever you bust, at least you can win a Reese's. Will your bracket survive or will it bust for a Reese's? Get your brackets in early, and let's see who is the last one standing and the first to get a Reese's. Because even busted brackets happen for a Reese's. Turn your busted bracket into your shot at Reese's and more. Post your busted bracket, tag at Reese's on Instagram. Here goes Connor. Nope, can't do it. X or TikTok, and use the hashtag for a Reese's Sweeps for a chance to score free Reese's and a shot to enjoy those Reese's at the men's or women's Final Four and championship games. No purchase necessary. Open only to legal residents of the 48 U.S. and D.C. 18 years or older, void in Alaska, Hawaii, and where prohibited by law. Starts March 19th, 2026, and ends on March 27th, 2026. Includes daily entry periods. See official rules at everybracketbustforreeses.com/pages/official rules for how to enter. Prize details, odds, and restrictions. Sponsored by the Hershey Company. Reese's.
So I think we just learned that Stip Donk is, in fact, a legend.
Legends
Yes.
of the game, Stip Donk.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
He's been chasing that record for years.
You hurt your knuckles?
I got dry hands, and they're already cracking. Shout out Seattle. And we'll see exactly if the damage from the court does any further harm.
Oh, so he tried to get the record in 23, didn't get it, retired, then came back out of retirement 1 year later, 2024, but was stopped
You
early
gotta
due to an infraction.
Yeah, I think once you retire from the knuckle game, it's hard to get back into it. Because I mean, there's been new innovations in knuckles. There's been like the modern offenses, stuff like that. But he got right back into it. Good for him.
The good news is you now have 3 years to train for the next knuckle jump. It's in 2029.
I believe you and Connor have 3 years to train.
Yeah.
That was for the viewer at home.
Sure.
If they would like to go win the knuckle jump,
Mm-hmm.
they have 3 years.
I think we're beating Duke.
Okay. I was wondering when that was going to come out.
I think we're going to beat Duke.
Yeah.
I think Caden Boozer guarding Bruce Thornton is a mismatch nightmare for Duke. He's gonna fuck him up. We're gonna beat Duke. We're gonna beat TCU and we're gonna beat Duke and we're gonna go to the Sweet 16. And we might win the whole damn thing.
Does it worry you? I just found out today through Dave on Wallabies. I'm sure Brand, you might have as well. Does it worry you that the boozers were literally made in a lab?
We're not talking about
that.
We decided not to talk about it.
That's too weird.
We don't have enough information.
It's too weird. It's too weird.
And we don't trust Dave.
Weird of a
we don't
story.
trust Dave's information.
Yeah.
Made in a lab.
It's too weird.
It's still like a term.
Would you like to go ahead and predict? Go ahead and call your shot that you're going to beat UConn,
UConn?
the basketball team, aren't
These
you?
nuts. UConn these nuts. Yeah. UCLA's gonna take care of UConn these nuts.
UConn these nuts.
Easy.
All right.
We're gonna put a dent in them.
Mark, are you aware of? Have you been going on Bart Torvik lately?
Talk to me.
I saw something kind of interesting yesterday. I'm trying to pull it back up to make sure I'm correct, but it may have shown the Ohio State Buckeyes as one of the 10 best teams in the last.
We're hot.
Mm-hmm.
You
We're
might
really
be the
hot.
6th best team in the country over the last month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Duke is down 2 starters, maybe. We just got to beat TCU.
Ohio State 25 on the Torvik right now.
6th since over the last month.
It's been 4 years since I've held a bracket in my hands with Ohio State in it, Brandon, and you take it for granted.
Yeah.
You take it for granted, don't you?
Yeah.
Now that we're back.
No,
Feels
congratulations.
so good, yeah. I appreciate the room being so excited for me.
Yeah.
That's what means a lot to me. Is all your teams sucked ass.
Well, no.
if not-
UCLA's.
If not for Ohio State making the tournament, we would be fucked as a show. And that's the thing.
Okay, well, first of all,
Clemson.
you did your part. I did my part. He got the number 1 overall seed. Like us three, we're good. We made the tournament.
What are y'all?
Very
What are y'all
true.
talking about?
Thank you.
The only tournament that matters is the women's basketball.
Did I make it?
I don't think so.
Okay. No.
I think Mississippi State was one of only like 5 schools that didn't make it in anything, and I think maybe Penn State was.
Stanford was in there.
to not make it in the football playoff, the men's
Right.
tournament, or the women's tournament.
Yeah.
Penn State, Mississippi State, or the
College
only,
World Series is coming up.
the
So
only
Was
two,
it just a bowl game?
or just they didn't make.
we made a bowl game.
Penn State, you make a bowl
so it
game.
was-
Yeah, we were in the
so it
Pinstripe
was
Bowl.
We were in the-
It was playoff. Yeah.
Mayo Bowl.
Yeah.
Or was that where?
Yeah,
I
where
don't-
Camario Taylor looked like he broke his leg.
Yes. Mhm.
You know,
I thought it was
we're
okay.
getting it worked out.
We hired Matt Campbell. Or was that you?
Yeah, we did that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, you can't claim him.
I can
You
do
playing
it.
in the stream tonight?
I'm not playing. I'll be on the call.
I don't think you understand. The goal is to beat the pros.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was hoping he'd play. I'm on the pro team.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't want to beat. I want to beat you guys. So if Connor was playing, that'd be easy. Which, by the way, can I just address me being on the pro team?
Mhm.
A lot of haters out there. I mean,
Sure.
a lot of haters saw the roster of the pro team and they said, "What the fuck's Titus doing there?" A lot of clown, the clown with the soldiers.
Right.
You know that meme?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's Titus on the pro team. I'll have you know, I'm the only one on this team. Number 1 draft pick, Harlem Globetrotters. So, yeah, when you say that one guy when you look at the roster of the pros with Tyler Hansbrough, Mario Chalmers, Jason Williams, all sorts of other great Marshall Henderson, all these other great
multiple
players.
NBA champions are usually.
Jack Olkey. No, Doug Etter.
Doug Etter. And you say to yourself, well, there's one name on there that stands out. You're goddamn right there is. It's the one Harlem Globetrotter. And listen, I like White Chocolate. He was a good ball player.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember watching him play. He got a lot of credit for his fancy, schmancy passes and his a little razzle-dazzle. And this isn't even an attack on him. It's just the reality of the situation. If he was so good at the fancy, then why didn't the Harlem Globetrotters call him, Brandon?
It's a great question.
You know what I mean?
Probably didn't have his number.
They called the Shock.
Anyway, I'm on the...
Why'd you say it like that?
They called the Shock.
Was it
They called Mock the Shock.
Was he in the NBA Finals?
Who? Yeah, he was on the Heat team.
Yeah,
that
that's
won.
This is going to be an awesome stream.
Also, really
also,
quick,
I'm probably not going to play 1 second of it.
Okay.
I imagine the pros are going to be like, nah, we're good, bro. We don't need you.
quick piece of business. Are we doing Soup Madness again this year?
What?
Remember the soup
we're
bracket
not.
that never
No,
got
no,
done?
No,
Okay,
no,
sure.
we're not running.
We got opening day coming up in less than 2 weeks now. So
10 days.
get your opening day packages in if you want to participate. If not, hey, you're not family. I guess.
Piece of business. Are we doing teams for the women's tournament? Like,
I don't fucking know, dude. We just do. How many pieces of business can we do on a Monday?
It's so much business.
so there's no.
We got the NIT bracket coming out. We got the
We're
CBI.
not
We got the
doing
Crown.
teams for the NIT or Crown. Or
How's everybody feeling about
CBI
waffle
canceled.
teams?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Are we doing waffle teams?
My waffle
for
team's
the
kinda
women's
getting
tournament?
hot.
You've had
Waffles can't hurt me anymore.
I had BYU, I think. I feel fine
Yeah.
with that.
I have
I feel
Gonzaga.
great about
You
mine.
had Gonzaga?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're good.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We're
Hunter
gonna
has
play
Iowa
each other maybe in
State.
the second round.
Yeah.
One of us.
Let's knock each other
He's
out.
in trouble.
Ebo has Purdue. I have Louisville.
Somebody has Arizona, right?
Cody has Michigan. Wyatt has Michigan State. Blumman has Arizona.
Oh, Wyatt was dead.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
Shit.
White is dead.
Rip.
I ain't scared.
White's
Play.
dead.
Join the bracket contest.
The short.
We have a bracket contest. Join it.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly
700
sports
people
family.
in it.
All right, let's do a grid.
Okay.
And that's the bottom line.
You've been waiting. What? An hour and 35 minutes for that.
I just wanted to say that's the bottom line. We wrapped up a bunch of business right there.
All right.
Brandon?
Sharks Flyers is Roenick in the middle. Did Roenick play for the Flyers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeremy Roenick.
Dot.
Easy.
Matvey Mishkov for only one team, Flyers.
Oh, no.
Yarmir
That
Yager
was a
for
deep cut,
Flames,
Colin.
only one team. I'm joking, of course.
Bottom right.
That is, of course, a joke.
Schaefer?
Yes.
Flames, one team. Flames, one team. Flames.
Matthew Schaefer, right there. Yeah.
Good dot, Evo.
Mm-hmm.
He's a young guy on the Flames.
Teach.
I wish I could give you a
Getting a
sharp
workout with his
flame.
fingers.
What are you doing, TJ?
Belfour?
Jordan.
Ed Belfour?
For Flames, one team?
No.
Get a dirty money, Jordan Belfort.
He didn't play for the
I think I have a
Flyer, did he?
Flyer Blackhawk.
Who is it?
Daniel Carcillo.
Carcillo, middle left.
I think he went straight to the Blackhawks after playing with us.
Who does
C-A-R-C. Also, there we go. Perfect.
Bufflin?
GOAT penalty minutes guy.
Can I tell you his first name?
Dustin.
Yep.
There is a Blackhawk Flame.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think so. That's
Yeah.
why it's on the
Yeah.
grid. I'd really love to give you a flame shock, but
Shocks Islanders.
shock's in the water.
Shocks.
Got it.
You're
I'm
crushing.
stuck. Who's
Let's put a Yager somewhere. I'm hungry. I don't have a Black Hawk
on,
flame, and I don't have a Black Hawk Islander.
Yager top middle maybe?
I don't have a Black
I
Hawk.
think that might work.
No, dude, Cooley.
Who? Cooley what?
Devin Cooley.
Dustin
We weren't
Wolf.
getting shit.
Yeah, we weren't getting any of those. We weren't getting any of those.
Gotta be Capriso.
Oh.
Dustin Wolf. That kid's 12 years old.
Yeah, he's young,
I'm leaving.
like 23.
All right,
from
that's the show. We'll be
California.
back to
Happy birthday, Joel Embiid. That's how ball's done.
485 games started, 485 games missed. What a month. Right?
Well done.
You ready for this one?
Oh,
What-
God.
What
okay.
you need ibuprofen for when you have a perk?
I'm Luke Combs, and you're listening to Mostly Sports. Family.